up when we raise our hands, and then they're coming down and back as we reach down. So your shoulder blades should squeeze, and now they should lift, so they should come out to the sides. Okay, so loosen up a little bit, grab those hands, try and relax all of the muscles in here, and pop out those shoulder blades. Feel that stretch, because we got some overhead, we got a lot to do today. And we're gonna want full range of motion on these shoulders. Make a halo, bring it around and around. Imagine that your hands are orbiting your head. Really stretch those elbows up. Other side. All right, we're supposed to have a little short run right now, but it's raining. So we're just gonna jog in place, all right? So a 200-meter run would be probably about 180 steps. So here we go, ready? While you're running, I want you to think about running tall. So your arms are down and relaxed. They're swinging nice and easily. Your knee is pulling forward and your heel is pulling up towards your butt. Your toes are relaxed. So from the side, you're making figure fours. While you pull one foot up, the other one's dropping. We're not really trying to bounce high. We're just trying to pull one foot up. Halfway. This should feel really easy. You're really just using the tendons in your ankles for elasticity. We're not using a whole lot of muscle. You shouldn't even be really getting winded. Just getting the blood moving. Let those arms just swing. Relax your shoulder muscles. Pull that foot up off the floor. You should be feeling this a little bit in your hamstrings and your butt maybe. We're almost there. What do we have left?
10. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Right. So, now we have 100 single unders. Think we can get them unbroken?
Let's try.
All right. I feel like you're so far. We're going to move you guys closer.
I feel very far away.
All right, so, yeah, I think it moved. Maybe it moved when they moved.
Oh.
Maybe that's it. All right, so 100 single unders.
Cable too.
The cable too.
Cable doesn't
All
reach
right,
that way.
here we go. 10, 20, 30, mix it up.
40.
50, 60, try running, use those figure fours, 70, 80, 90,
100.
100. Woohoo! All right.
Finish the run.
We got 50 mountain climbers. 50 mountain climbers. So we're gonna come to a nice tall plank. And what we're thinking about here is pushing our foot behind us. So one knee pulls in using your abs, your foot stays in the air, the other leg is pushing back. Your legs are switching in the air. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 10. 20. Push that floor behind you. Imagine you're trying to split the floor.
40.
Push behind you. Push, 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 push.
10.
All right. 40 jumping jacks. Here we go. We're gonna mix it up a little. Every 10, we'll switch types. Ready? Regular. Go.
1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
Scissors.
1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
Seals coming up next. Ready? Seal.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
And reverse. We're gonna start hands down, legs apart.
No.
Here we go. 1,
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
not reverse, they're inside out. All right, and 4 count. down, halfway, halfway, all the way, halfway, all the way. Ready? Halfway, all the way, apart, together. One more. Apart, together, apart, together, apart, together, apart, together, apart. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yes. Oh, Donna, you got a 10 jumping jack bonus.
It works on our coordination, so you know what, it works.
All right, so hugging your knees into your chest. Hollow rocks. If you've been sitting a lot, there's a chance you're gonna hear thump thump. Your goal right now is to roll. Be like an egg roll. And we're gonna go back and then up. Back and then up. That's what your hollow rock should be like. It should be thump thump. So come all the way down, knees, nose between your knees. Tuck that belly button in. Pull that tailbone up. Feel those abs working. Extend those legs. Arms up. And rock. 2, 3, 4, 5. We're doing 20. 7, 8, 9, 10. Stay tight. 13, 14, 15. I'm moving. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Woo! All right. Warm up is over. That was fun. Did you guys like that warm up? I like that. I won't do that one again.
It was a nice one.
All right. So right now we have a little bit of a strength thing. It's 3 rounds. 1 minute of each movement. Kettlebell, gorilla rows. And we're gonna stay on one side for a few, stay on the other side for a few. Mix it up as needed. As needed. I want to clarify. When I say as needed, that doesn't mean as desired. It means work hard, and when you have to, you take a little rest. But when you have to, not when you want to. All right? So there's a big difference. If your arms aren't going to fall off, then you don't need to rest. If your lungs aren't burning, you don't need to rest. If your legs aren't going to fall off, keep going. All right? So we got 1 minute kettlebell gorilla rows, 1 minute of banded rows. So you're going to need a band and something to anchor it to. If you don't have anything, you still have your feet. That's what you're going to use. You're going to sit down and use your feet to anchor that band. And then 1 minute, here's the big one, bonus, 1 minute of push-ups. So your goal is to pace yourself and get that 1 minute in and still feel strong. All right, so we're gonna do 3 rounds of that. There's 10 seconds rest in between. So we're gonna do 1 minute gorilla rows. Gorilla rows look like this. If you have your kettlebell, or, oh God, this feels really heavy. Troy, can you bring me a different weight? Yeah, I'm so tired. So, this is so cute. All right, so, this is feeling better. So gorilla rows. All right, I'm totally kidding, but I'm not kidding, but I'm still gonna use the weight. So, because I'm not dying, you know, I'd like to use red, pink. I don't need to. So gorilla rows, we're putting that kettlebell down in front. We're pulling our elbow back. This comes from our shoulder blade moving. So grab your weight, come to the floor if you can. Abs nice and tight, hips back, shins vertical. Here we go. I like to grab the front corner, and we're gonna pull our shoulder blades across to the opposite hip and back down. You should feel your ribs tight. Exhale on the pull. Exhale, tighten down. Exhale, tighten down. One more, and other side. So when we're doing our gorilla rows, what we want to think about is keeping this tight. You're using all of these muscles in your ribs and the muscles in your lats. But if your ribs come up, well, then you're using different muscles that you don't want to be using. So keep this really tight, and you should notice a difference in how it feels. Ready? Your other side. And I like to have my hand here. Here we go. 1, 3, 4, and 5. That's your gorilla rows. Banded rows. Let's so we're gonna use the bands together since we're here. And you're sitting down as if you are rowing. Sit up nice and tall, and you're just gonna pull your pinkies to your ribcage. Abs nice and tight. So squeezing your shoulder blades in, and then inhale. And you're gonna go fast. Abs nice and tight. So we're not moving back and forth. We're just sliding those shoulder blades back. Okay, hopefully you did those. And then push-ups. In order to accomplish 1 minute of push-ups, some of us might need to be changing our grip. So starting at the top, we can either stay nice and tight, nice, keep those elbows in, and do tricep push-ups. We can move our hands out a little and aim the elbows down and back, or we can go really wide and do a total bench press type of push-up. Change it up. When one thing gets tired, change it to a different grip, but don't stop. If you need to, put your knees down, but don't stop. Okay? If you do need to stop, if it's burning, you can't do another push-up, hold the plank. Okay? All right, here we go. Now. 1 minute is a long time. So pace yourself, focus on the mind and the muscle. Here we go. I'm going to switch at 8 to my other hand. If I go to failure, then I'm not going to be able to make it through a minute. Switch. At least that's what I'm doing. Thank you, Troy, for the winning team. Four on this side, because we have only a little bit of time left. And done. Hopefully you ended up on the same on each side. That's 1 minute. We're going to go banded rows in 10 seconds. In 3 seconds.
1 second.
Ready? Begin. Make sure that you're squeezing those shoulder blades. Your goal is to feel back cleavage happening. So if you need to slow down, squeeze, squeeze. Keep those abs tight. So you're exhaling. Exhale. Squeeze those shoulders. Elbows are down. We got 14 seconds left. 5 seconds. All right. And now we have push-ups. So shake out those arms. So we're going to do all push-ups. When we can't do any more, we go to our knees. Don't stop. Either hold a plank, move your hands, or go to your knees. Okay. We have 10 seconds. Remember, you have 2 more rounds of this. Stomach nice and tight. Breathing. One breath per move. Lock down those abs. Shoulder blades are down, neck is long. These are both horizontal pulls. That's one. Both horizontal pulls, but in a very different way. Abs have to stay tight. That's the foundation of a good pull. So keep those abs tight. Don't stop. All right.
Change of bands.
So you're pulling, squeezing those shoulder blades together. You guys have a little more play in your, here you go. Squeeze those shoulders, that's the important thing. Shoulders are up and out, in and down. Thinking about trying to squeeze a pencil between your shoulder blades. So squeeze and pause. Squeeze and pause. What do you feel? Don't lean back. I tend to lean back. Sit up tall. Squeeze. 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 If you're feeling this in your biceps, you gotta use your fingers as hooks. It's a little hard if your band is too short or too light, because you tend to grip it. Ready?
Oh, jeez. It actually wasn't as hard as I thought.
All right, and push-ups. Here we go. That was a long time. I'm going to slow it down. One of the keys is locking out at the top. Make sure you finish that push-up. Push those elbow pits towards me. We're going up down. Oh my God, how much time?
29 seconds.
That's torture not seeing the clock. Usually, I'm very clock-based. The clock tells me I can do more because I have to. When I can't see the clock, I give up.
15 seconds.
So if you're like that, you gotta dig deep, maybe count per second. Next time, we're gonna count 1 per second, or every 2 seconds, or 3 seconds. Here we go. I don't know how many I got. How we doing in there, guys? This is hard, but we got one more round. Here we go, we're gorilla rows. If you're feeling anything in your back, let's not go all the way to the floor. Keep your abs tight and just let that dumbbell come back down so that you're getting a good stretch. Stretch, squeeze. Stretch, squeeze. We want a full range of motion. Abs nice and tight. Arm comes totally straight. But your abs are really, really pulled in. You should feel this in your upper abs, your lower abs, everything's super tight, hollow, rib cage down, breath, exhale, 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 inhale, exhale, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. You got this, it's the last set, guys. And then we're moving on. All right. Oh, you should have felt that everywhere.
Here we go.
Hold and squeeze. Squeeze. How many of you guys feel your back squeezing when you're actually on a rowing machine? Probably not too many. We tend to use our traps. We tend to arch. We want to be able to pull with our back, the middle of our back. So probably one of the strongest thoracic spine and all the muscles that surround it. Abs tight. If your abs release, then we can't access the rhomboids and the middle traps because there's other stuff that's going to kick in. Your spinal extensors, a bunch of other stuff that's going to do the job of your abs. Oh yeah. All right, we got push-ups, last set. I'm trying for 20. I'm trying for 10 regular, 10 knees. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10, 9, 8. One breath per move. 5, 4, 3,
20 seconds.
2, 1. I have time for more. How about you?
10 seconds.
Back it up.
3, 2, 1.
All right. 28. I mean, 18 if I'm more on my knees, but you know what? In this particular scenario, as long as they were good, more is better. And I don't often say that, but as long as they're good, in that little workout, more was better. As long as they're good. All right, so I don't know about you guys. Well, my question to you guys is, how did those push-ups feel compared to how push-ups felt before quarantine? That's what I'd like to know. Start thinking about how your body feels. We've done so much unilateral work, meaning like one arm at a time, one leg at a time. We've done so much core work that some things that maybe weren't so good before are a lot better now. We have done more push-ups, yes, but it's not because of the push-ups, it's because of the unilateral stuff. I couldn't do push-ups like that before quarantine, so I'd love to hear about how you guys feel. All right, shake them out. That was your chance to get a drink, regroup, get recharged. Even though there's no sunshine today, we have to find some power other than solar. So it's in our fuel. Get a drink, and it's in our mindset. Remember, we get to do this. We get to do this. This is fun. This is a privilege. We want to talk about privilege, right? I definitely feel lucky to be here with you guys. All right, we have dumbbell hang power cleans, devil's presses, and warrior sit-ups. Then we have dumbbell hang power cleans, devil's presses, and 3-way tuck-ups. And then we have dumbbell hang power cleans, devil's presses, and V-ups. The rep scheme goes down with the AMRAP. It's 6-minute AMRAP, then rest, 5-minute AMRAP, then rest, and a 4-minute AMRAP. And then we have a little rest and a very, very simple cash out. So in the 6-minute AMRAP, it's 6 reps, 6, 6, 12. Power clean, devil's press, warrior sit-ups. In the 5-minute AMRAP, the numbers change to 5, 5, 10. And in the 4-minute, it's 4, 4, 8. So we're gonna go over our cleans. Hang power cleans. So when we do one arm hang power cleans, it's in here. All right. If we have 2 dumbbells, then we want to go here, which you can do, but we're going to use a lot more core, and we're going to use a lot more rotational strength to anti-rotate or stabilize when we come here and here. What you need to think about is it's not this, right? It's down and up. Get that down, get that shrug in there. Use those legs. My arms aren't really doing very much. It's hip drive, it's dip, hip shrug, dumbbell's already there, okay? So you can alternate, you could do 3 and 3, doesn't matter. Then we got devil's presses. On these, devil's presses, you're coming down, all the way down, up, and then it is a swing, all the way overhead. Now, I like to switch before I hit the ground, do the other side, okay? So let's do 4 devil's presses. Show me what you got. We're gonna switch just like we would on a snatch. snatch. Down, burpee with one hand on there. Bring it in, up. Everything's nice and tight. Your both feet are pushing into this dumbbell. Switch. One of the most risky parts of a devil's press is right here. On the way down. Stay braced. Don't exhale, brace. So as we come down, don't be like, you want to keep tight. Bring it in if you have to, bring it down, but stay tight. When you exhale, a lot of stuff goes weak. You ever notice you can't do push-ups while you're laughing? Most people can. Because you go weak. So, double twists. And then warrior sit-ups. If you only have a kettlebell, you can do this with a kettlebell as well. You would just basically do the same thing. It would be a kettlebell clean and a kettlebell double spread, a kettlebell burpee with a snatch. So, warrior sit-ups. You're starting. Everybody on your back. Arms are never over your head. They're always at your shoulders because this gives too much momentum. We want to use abs. So, arms at your shoulders. Up. And then kick out. Abs tight. Up. Kick out. Up. Kick out. So you kick explosively into that hollow every time. Ideally, your feet don't hit the ground. Your shoulders, your thumbs come to your shoulders and then grab your shins, kick back out. All right, very explosive movement. So we got 6 dumbbell hang power cleans, 6 double presses, 12 warrior sit-ups, and a 6-minute AMRAP. At the end of the AMRAP. So what do you think? We could get like at least 3 rounds. Yeah. Figure out what you think. We'll look at the clock. Can you guys see the clock? Yeah. So if you guys can see the clock, then notice what you're at after the first round and then try and triple that. Or, and then do the math. So if you're at 1 minute after your first round, then you better get 6 rounds. All right, I'm thinking 90 seconds. So 4 rounds. You with me? Here we go. All right, 6 minutes. I'm just going to the timer. Oh. Here we go, hang power cleans. Grab your weight. Here we go, go. 4, 5, 6. 45, we're gonna go. Yours on the slight little ways. You know, let's go fast and take a couple breaths. Here we go. Keep that chest up. Make sure you get that shrug. Hip shrug. Double press. Remember, it's 6 of each. Stay controlled on the way down. Stay tight from the down part. I know everybody can go up. Can you come down safely?
5, 6.
Come down with a nice flat back and tight abs. So you only think about the up. Start refocusing. Your body knows how to do that. Ready? Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That was 3. We're doing good. We're on track. We're on track for our 4 rounds. Probably get more. Ready? We'll go up 50. So here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Double presses. Time for part of one more round. Ready? No rest. In 3, 2, 1. You got this. It's under a minute. Work hard. You get a rest very soon. Don't waste it now. Oops. I did a backwards double press. 4. Focus on that way down. 5. 6. All right. Time. So you get 90 seconds rest. Usually, okay, we'll. So, you get a minute and a half rest, and then we're gonna go again. This time, it is 5-minute AMRAP, 5 dumbbell hang count, same movements, hang power clean, doubles press, only 5 of each though, and then 3-way tuck ups. That's same thing we were doing, but it's left, right, center. All right, so
Didn't even turn yet. It hasn't even been a minute yet.
What was that?
It was at 7:39. It just started.
Oh, no, I meant start the clock so we can see a minute and a half. Because I don't know how many seconds I'm
30.
Okay.
30.
So we have 5-minute intervals to go.
Yes, it's about 30, yeah.
All right, so it's 5 dumbbell hang power cleans, 5 doubles presses, and 3-way tucks. What I'm gonna do this time, and you guys can mix these up however you want, but I'm gonna go left arm only on the cleans, and then right arm only on the doubles presses, and then the 3-way tuck ups. And then I'm gonna switch and start on the right side for 5 cleans, left side doubles presses, and that's how I'm gonna mix it up, because otherwise I'm gonna get confused about the 2 and the 3, you know, the math. So I'm just gonna alternate left and right for the movements. Here we go. Hang power clean. Starting on my left. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Doubles press, double switch to my right. You can stay on the left if you want. 1, 3, 4. Last one. 3-way tuck-ups. So we go left, right, both, left, right, both, left, right. 3. 10 of these guys. These are gonna take a while. Left, right, 4, left, right, 5, left, right, 6, left, right, 7, and left, right, 8, left, right, 9, one more, left, right, 10. Power cleans. Now I'm going on my right side for power cleans, left side for devil's press. And we have 3, 2, 1, go. Abs tight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 3 sit-ups. Think I'm gonna do 5 on the left, 5 on the right, 5 middle, and then do that again. Here we go. 2, and then we'll do that again. I think that's gonna be faster. So 5, 5, 5. Okay. Twice. All right, ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right side. 1, 2, 3, 4. Both legs. 5 reps. Woo. You feeling the burn? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. And this is the stuff. You feel it burning, but you can still come back and train. This is what's making your push-ups better. All right, we got time for one more round. Starting on my left side with my cleans. This time I'll alternate, so this might be the last round. Here we go. 1, 2, 4, 5. 1. Still about making up little games. Making up little games. Left, right, center. 3. Making it fun. It doesn't have to be the same for every single set. What has to happen is it's good form, and you're entertained by the movements, feeling good, staying strong. So turn it into something that works for you. All right, we got 48 seconds. 1, right, left, both. Here we go. 1. 4, 3, 2, 1. We got 5 more of each. However you want to do it. Can we get it in? Your time is up for your AMRAP of 5. So now, we have, oh, I made the rest shorter too? Geez!
Yeah, you did.
Sometimes I wonder what's going on in that chair. While I'm programming, I have these really high expectations of us. We got this, we can do this. 1 minute rest, that's it. And then, 4-minute AMRAP, this is it. And then just a little cash out.
Just a little cash out.
So, with the cash out, it's not that bad. So, we got 4 dumbbell hang power cleans, 4 devil's presses, and 8 V-ups. 8 V-ups. If your V-ups turn into tuck-ups, it's not the end of the world, but rather than doing that, turn it into 1 leg V-ups. See if you can do that instead.
All right.
Hang power cleans. 4 of them, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Devil's presses. 1. Remember, this is only 4 minutes. 2. So come out of the gates hard. 3. This is it. 4. 8 V-ups. 4. Okay, that might have been a little too hard. Here we go, hang power cleans. I'm going left side. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Double presses. 8 V-ups. Point your toes. You can also come here. Just touch the toes if the V-ups aren't working. Ready? Here we go.
Well, I'm about to keep going.
All right, that was a better pace. So, going on my right side this time. Here we go. 4. Devil's presses. Make sure you're using those hips. 2. Including those abs on the way down. 3. 4.
talk about our quick little cash out. So we have 5 minutes. All it is 20 plank shoulder taps, 15 tuck-ups, because, you know, we want more abs in our finishers, and 20 dead bugs. Dead bugs. I think a lot of us turned the tuck-ups, we did a lot of tuck-ups, so if you want to do bicycles, that's what I think we should switch it to, 15 bicycles, all right? So on our bicycles, I see a lot of people like in here and like just moving their head and making their feet go fast. When we do bicycles here, there's a reason. And the reason is because we want to replicate things that we do in other parts of our life. When we go run, there's nothing about this, right? Our arms move opposite our legs. So, and our legs, one comes forward while the other one goes back. Everything works opposite. So the things that come forward are helping the other things go back. And then it switches. So we want to try and replicate that in our core work when we can. So on our bicycles, we want to pull one knee in to the midline and across, while our ribs and our hips, we create this diagonal line of tension. It shouldn't be out here. That's not where we want to be. That's all IT bend. That's what causes runner's knees and stuff like that. We want to be pulling in with one knee towards the opposite, and it's our rib cage, not our head. Your head should stay focused, straight ahead. And then the other leg is pushing far apart. So if you watch Kathleen, she's going to lay all the way back your head. So rotate your left shoulder towards your right knee. Drop your elbow down. Forget that. Okay. Rotate your abs. I'm just going to show you what I mean. I'm trying. So we want to stay down here. It's not up on our sits bones. There's no pike. We want to be here, focusing. Rib cage toward hip. This leg's pushing away hard. It's not this. Here, switch, 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 switch. So one knee is pulling in just as hard as the other, but pushing away. All right? I think most people end up in that middle, and it's just like these knee circles. Push and pull, push and pull, push and pull. And the other part is just a rotation of the thoracic spine. All right, so we're gonna do 20 plank shoulder taps, 15 bicycles, that means 15 on each side, so 30, and 20 dead bugs. All right, here we go.
That's like,
Now it says AMRAP, but what I mean by that is just going through this for 5 minutes with really high quality. So lock out those elbows and put your feet apart. Don't let your body move. 2, 3, 4, 5. Shoulder taps are not fast. You're pushing the floor away, hollowing out those abs, squeezing your butt. Your abs should feel the work, not your quads. Push the floor away. Push the floor away. Feel those ribs. Bicycles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, halfway. If your abs are burning, then you're doing it right. Curl that tailbone up. 10 more. No pulling on your head. All right. Now we got dead bugs. So on dead bugs, we're keeping our core still. We're here. So abs push down. Don't let that back come up. And we're going to extend. One arm and one leg, bring it back. Other arm and other leg, and bring it back. One side stays perfectly still. Imagine you're stretching a rubber band, springing it back. Stretch, spring it back. Stretch, spring it back. Squeeze the glute on that extended leg. Squeeze. Reach for the sky. With the other hand.
12, 13.
Keep those abs pressing down. You should be feeling this. You feel it? Squeeze.
Okay, now we got isolation and anti-rotation. Plank taps, nice and slow. Here we go. 1. Push the floor away with that down arm. This is a 3-pillar plank. Nothing should move. You should be able to lift one hand or one leg without anything else moving. Push the belly button to the spine. Tuck that tailbone. Open your feet if you need a wider base of support.
16, 17, 18.
Exhale, ribs down. Bicycles. All right, we're gonna get through one more round of this. So it's only gonna be 2 rounds in our 5-minute AMRAP because we want high quality. So, if your neck is bothering you, keep your neck down and just do the legs. Okay? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Remember to pull with that opposite knee to the midline.
17, 18, 19, 20.
10 more.
22, 23, 24, 25, 27, 8, 29, 30.
Did you guys feel it?
Oh yeah.
If you're pulling in with that one knee and pressing away with the other foot, you're gonna feel a lot of stuff that you forgot you had. All right, dead bugs. Push the belly button to the floor. This is gonna be the last thing. So, reach up with that right hand and that left foot. Imagine you're stretching up the band and then it's springing back. Other side. Just push apart. Squeeze. Press that leg away from the hip.
4,
Don't let those knees creep in over the belly button. They should be right over your hips. 90-degree hips, 90-degree knees. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, stretch, exhale. Rib cage stays down. Press those back ribs into the floor. Tuck that belly button in up under the rib cage. Keep those knees over the hips.
18, 19.
Last one. And 11. Wow. Oh, somebody needs to come in. Oh no. What is it?
Vanessa.
So, there you have it. I think we should open up the abs. So, you know, everything's all really tight in there. We want to make sure we stretch that a little bit. This is always the part that feels like really hard. Your core muscles are going to resist being stretched because you just kept them contracting for an hour. So, very gently, let's lay down on our stomachs. Oh! Now, we've been pressing our ribcage down onto the abdominal wall. Now we're gonna pull it away. So keep those feet down, tuck your tailbone, and make sure that your butt is tight. And we're gonna slowly inhale and stretch out those abs. That's not as bad as I was expecting. So now we want to make sure that the head is not in the turtle shell. So head is nice and high, shoulders are away from the ears. And let's go back down, roll back down, and here we go, one more time, inhale, keeping those elbows in, butt tight, tailbone slightly tucked, so we're not punching down into that low back. We are pulling our rib cage forward and higher, not pushing it back into a back bend. All right, and lower back down. Let's take our left hand and reach for our left foot. Let's just pull that knee back. Pull that knee up off the floor. Keeping both hip bones down. And now switch hands, but keep the same foot. Pull you're still on the same foot, just put it in the other hand and pull it a little higher. Keep the ribs and the hips down. Pull that knee a little higher and feel that stretch in your rectus femoris, your rectum. It's a bugger of a muscle because it crosses 2 joints. So when that gets tight from sitting a lot or from doing a lot of abs, it can wreak havoc. So, all right, switch sides. So right hand, right leg. Pull that leg up. Hip bone stays on the ground.
If you can, it's a great stretch to reach back with both hands, grab both feet, and come up into like it's like I forget what it's called, like a rocking horse kind of thing. Switch hands, so right foot, left hand, pull that leg up off the floor, but keep your hip bone down. Feel that stretch? So pull your leg up. Get the leg up off the floor. So you're pulling your whole quad is off the floor, but your hip bone stays down. It's a great stretch. It's a little bit hard on the upper body, but and then release, and then roll out today. Come on up. You want to roll out.
Roll out your quads. Roll out your upper back. Tomorrow, it looks like the forecast is for a beautiful sunny day. So depending on how many people are reserved, we're either going to go to a baseball field, because I have this really awesome baseball workout on a field. But we can, if it's only going to work if it's a small crowd like last week. We are allowed to have up to 25 people in a group. So with 2 coaches, that leaves room for 23 people. No, 22 because we have a camera person.
Cameraman.
So 22 people. Last week we had 11. It looked like a huge group, but it was only 11 people. So there's more, depending on how many people reserve, that's what's going to drive what we are able to do and where we do it. So please, if you're coming tomorrow to class, reserve your spot. If you're going to be joining us virtually, is it virtual and regular? Yeah. Make sure you're reserving for the virtual class. Because we have a lot of variables to take into consideration when we're planning these classes now. So the more we know and the sooner we know it, the better off everybody will be. Next week, we're brainstorming, but I think what we're gonna be doing next week is we're gonna separate the Facebook live stream and the Zoom call. 8 o'clock doesn't seem to be working for our strength class, and I would really like everybody to start getting a strength day in. We are moving forward under the assumption that they're going to open up for personal training in small groups first. So we're trying to start to figure out how we would be doing that in this scenario. So next week, we're gonna have Facebook Live and in person outside, and Zoom call is going to be a small group inside. That's what we think we're gonna do. So if you have feedback on that, let me know. They would both be going on at the same time. And one day, you wanna take the strength class. One day. All right, and then you can do that same workout again on your own. It's a strength workout. You can grab a partner. Mike, you can do it with Michael. Tracy, grab Ruthie. You know, Danny, you have everybody, you can do Zoom call on your own and do that workout again. It's not complicated, but we gotta start getting actual strength in. Everyone's gonna hit a plateau as far as strength with just dumbbells and kettlebells. And so we wanna make sure we're getting that in, but there's only certain things that we can do and certain numbers we can accommodate. So you're gonna be getting a small group ticket in your account, and you'll get one a week. So you wanna make sure you use it, okay? Do you have a question, Tracy?
Unmute yourself.
What? They are already in your account.
Yeah, it's already in. Okay. Well, so that's all in the works.
Yeah.
So that we can get you guys kind of on a track where you're getting everything that you need. All right? So that's it for today. Happy Friday.